So now we're going to go to making a button, not through HTML, but a button is going to be on our Flash SWF. So something like this one right here. So we need a round rectangle, white, see-through in the middle with some text that changes slightly when we move the mouse over it. So back to Flash. First of all, we'll make our button. So insert new symbol. And I've already done this, so it went to button, but if you haven't done buttons last, it'll go to movie clip. You need to make sure that it is button. And I'll call this just my button. Looks like this. There's the center. We want a rounded rectangle, slightly rounded rectangle. So there's a rectangle tool. And I've already gone in and changed the properties down here so that they work without fussing around too much. This will work fine. So from the middle, hold Alt. And that's probably big enough. But I don't want any fill, so let me just change this fill to be none, which is that. But the stroke is still the 3 with the rounded rectangle, so that should do it. Fine, and in it we will put, and the color is blue, click me. Something like that. So the way buttons work, they have a way that they look when the mouse is not over them, which is up, when the mouse is over, which is there, and then down. Sometimes when you click them they change slightly, and then the hit is just the active area. So the button is not active now, it is now. It isn't, it is, it isn't, it is, it isn't, it is. You get it. So the active area is the shape of it. So anyway, over will change slightly, so we go to it and Fn F6, and let's just change the color of click me to be just something else so we know that the mouse is over it. How about that? The down I don't use very often, so we'll just Fn F6 it and it'll be exactly the same. Fn F6, don't fail me now. Oh, it's because I'm in the text. I've got to click outside it. Click this with the arrow, Fn F6. Okay, there we go. Then the hit, I'm going to go Fn F6, but now since there's nothing here, it won't be active here. It's only active when I'm over the letters and the edge, so I'm going to put one great big rectangle over all of it so that it's all active. And people think, oh, wait, no, then it's going to look ugly. No, you'll never ever see this. It's just that this is the active area of the button. It's the hit area of the button. So that button's good. Go back to scene 1. And we had better make ourselves a new layer for the button. Okay. And then I'll go back to my move tool to move it into place. Alright. And now we're going to go to code snippets to get the code that's required to go to a URL. So window, code snippets. And I looked at this before for the first time ever. It is this one, I think. I haven't actually tested it yet, but click to go to web page. Double click, don't double click on the symbol there, the icon. It actually works better in these snippets to double click on the words. And it says we want to give this symbol an instance name, button 1. Okay, fair enough. We'll call that button 1, or whatever we wanted to call it, but let's just call it what they're suggesting, button 1. And it goes into the coding environment of Flash. And it says button 1, it's going to wait for a click, and on a click it's going to do this method, and this method is here, and it takes in a mouse event, which is a click, and then it will navigate to, and blah, blah. So it's all there. We just, you know, whatever, we can change this to be, and we're good. So again, I haven't ever used this in this version before, but I think it'll work fine. So I've saved it. We're done. I'm going to re-export this. I did it once before in an earlier video, but now I'm going to re-export it again with the button on it. And where did I put it? What did I call it? I don't see it here. Maybe we didn't actually export this. Let me just check. Yeah, I guess we had done one of them, but we didn't do this one. I see the fading in and out SWF, but I don't see a sliding SWF. So for the first time, actually, for this one, as I'm doing these videos, I will export it. And I just realized as I did that I haven't really set up a project yet with a page for my wide sliding banner. So what I'm going to do, what have I got going here in these tutorial series? I got this one. So I'm going to end up putting that button on whatever this one was. So it's not that hard to do. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to go to, it was the fading one. That's all set up to go into Photoshop. So we'll put it here, and it may not look great, but it'll have to do. So I want that layer on the top. And so I'm going to repeat what I just did. I'm going to move in my button, which I've copied, so I'll paste it. And I'll move it over here. Oh gee. Well, anyway, we'll try it here and see what it looks like. So I'll repeat this. So I had better test this right now. Alright, looks okay. So that's how you make the button. And next we'll have to test this by getting the SWF, getting the Flash SWF into our NetBeans HTML page.